Right, something that really concerns me is these cables.
Yeah, you haven't tidied things up, Mike.
Don't look good, and also your bin there is full of rubbish. Can you kind of
my bin is
that?
fine.
Can you move that out of shot?
No.
Hang on, like kind of just
You're kidding me, right?
there. Now I can't see the rubbish over your side of the desk. All right, yes, hello. Welcome to the show. There was a little bit of a preamble there, Isabella. Was that was that live or
I don't know.
Just ahead of the stream? Just my OCD
Mike?
kicking in there. There's wires everywhere, and your bin as well. Anyway, welcome to the show. What's going on, Isabella?
Oh, hang on, I forgot to take my glasses off.
Oh my goodness!
No, it's all gone wrong now. Please, no, just like
that's
ignore
better.
this.
That
Yes.
looks good. That looks really
Okay,
good.
cool.
What we got coming up? Some free jingles, talk on the world of audio, and a heck of a lot more. We really thank you for joining us. This is a weekly live stream that we do on my channel here at Music Radio Creative on the Isle of Wight in the UK. You are most very, very welcome to this show. We love it. Don't we, Isabella?
Oh, we do. I was just about to go to Facebook and share it on my thingy, and
Didn't have time.
I think that you should do the same thing.
Oh.
Just to say, hey friends, come and hang out, kind of thing, right?
On Facebook, actually share the live stream on Facebook?
Yeah, like on your timeline.
I guess I could do.
You
yeah,
see what I mean? So
got it loaded here somewhere.
Yeah.
Just got to find it and see. Good morning to you watching. Please let us know if you're new, type new in all caps in the chat and where you're watching from.
Yay.
Andrew Clark is watching in mid-Michigan. We've got Raoul there as well. Michigan, just like the Arctic. I said the other time it's Arctic.
Yeah, it's Arctic. You see, I'm so glad that it's not just me. Usually you just dig at me. It's like, oh, Isabella, you said it in a funny way. But there are things you can't say.
Top fan Ben Mackett is in the chat. So I click share here on Facebook, and I post on my personal profile, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Share on my timeline. We are. What did you say? We are live now.
I just said, come and hang out. Kind of thing,
having fun and making jingles.
Yeah. Hang on. Hello to Care for. Oh gosh, I need to make things bigger because I can't see anything without my glasses recently. Care for you Onotherapy. I hope that's hello, you are new anyway. And hello to Tashfeen from Dubai. And there is Raoul from India, and we have Highland Slogger from Letchworth in Hertfordshire. And hello to Richmond. And
North Carolina, JB, Uganda, we've got Piers in there, which is really, really cool stuff indeed. And we always enjoy doing this live stream. It always brings us joy to talk to you and to see you there in the live chat. We've got Patrick, we've got Jay Allen's there, Jaya, Owen watching from Kenya in Africa. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, I know. And we have Beirut in the house too. I was just
Beirut's in the house. Come on. Shark 101.1 USA, North Carolina coast, which is absolutely wonderful stuff. Yeah. Really, really good stuff.
There you go. So that's all cool. It's all really good to have you here. And I really missed last week, but we've been away. Far away. We've been far away, and we're back, and it's good to be back. So
yeah, it is good to be back. Yeah. For those who are wondering, did a bit of speaking tour in Poland, coastal city of Gdansk for InfoShare, which is a really good tech conference, the largest one in the area. I was up on the marketing stage talking about podcasting. That was great fun. And then also over last weekend, the reason why we didn't have a live stream is I was speaking at the One Voice conference in London, and that was great. A bunch of voiceovers wanting to up their game, get better, or pros just wanting to learn new tips, all about audio editing. So I gave a couple of sessions on Adobe Audition, which is really, really fantastic. And I'm really excited about that, Isabella. It went well. I hope to do some more speaking later on in the year. In fact, I'm really hoping to get out to the US at some point this year as well.
Yeah, I know, and it's really exciting. We've got some really cool plans, but it's all bubbling in the background, so we will share it very, very soon. I have just a comment that I caught with a corner of my eye from John Lombardo, who says, greetings from Indianapolis. And then he's thinking of getting a T-shirt done with a slogan, I'm Mike and Isabella Russell, guy.
Really, really nice. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So that's an excellent idea.
So perhaps before we dive any further, we should bring everyone up to speed as to what the rules are today.
Okay.
As we have quite a few people who are new to the show, so let's share how things go. So you have until 1/2 the hour. So wherever you are, whatever the time it is for you, you have until 1/2 the hour. It's 1:05 here in the UK. So the next 25 minutes to post your script. So if you would like Mike and I to record it for you, simply post the script in the comments. If you are watching on Facebook, post it on Facebook. If you are watching on YouTube, post it on YouTube. And we have wonderful Dominic in the background working away, copying all of those scripts into this master spreadsheet for Mike and I to read from when we are ready to record. So at 1/2, we will sort of lock down all the scripts, so there will be no more. You will hear the big countdown and whatever else we do. And then we will move into recording and production. Now, in the first instance, we will record all the scripts that have come through with a super chat, which is only available on YouTube. And you can kind of bump your place in the queue. And with that, we will record and we will also produce the jingles that we make. And then at the very end, we will record everything else we managed to squeeze in, essentially. So that's the formal queue of the day. So if you haven't already, make sure to post your script in the comments. But if you have preference, say if you would like Mike and Isabella or Isabella, and then if not, then we will just record it essentially randomly. So you will then get either one of us.
So that's how it works. Bringing you up today with some news, actually. Yeah. Recently, I've been messing about actually with this. We've had it for a long time, but I'm kind of getting into using the Sony Alpha A6300 again, and I want to do more vlog style stuff on this channel. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, on this channel here. If you're not watching on YouTube, youtube.com/musicradiocreative, go subscribe, like, hit the bell for updates, all that good stuff. I'm thinking of bringing more vlog style stuff to the channel. You know, more real life stuff, not just kind of, hi, this is Mike from Music Radio Creative. This is how you remove vocals from a song. Just kind of more real stuff. Like, I want to put a little bit more of me into it. That's what I keep hearing from everyone. It's like, Mike, put more of you into the channel and the stuff you do. So actually, as we speak, as I've been working away, I've actually been working in Premiere Pro. I'm working on this great big vlog, and it's actually really scary because there's just so much going on in this timeline, particularly when you get multiple camera angles and a bit of B-roll and stuff like that. But anyway, this video that I've got loaded up behind me right now, you can see on the screen, should be released on the channel sometime next week. So it's more vlog, it's more sort of conversational rather than tutorial style. I still do the tutorials because I know they're widely kind of like loved. But I want to do more fast stuff where I'm like, I just slapped on a bit of de-esser, I found the sense of frequency, I did this, that, you know, kind of very quick stuff that can be consumed in bite-sized chunks. So stuff like that. And people actually, I got to say, Isabella, who've really been inspiring me this week, because I love to like find a bit of YouTube inspiration. Obviously, I have all my favorite channels, but recently I've been watching a lot of Peter McKinnon's channel and also Casey Neistat. Everyone probably knows on YouTube who Casey Neistat is. You know, the sunglasses, New York City, you know, sitting in first class on airlines, that kind of stuff. He's really cool, and I love his style. But another guy I've been watching a lot of recently is Peter McKinnon. Some of you watching right now will know who Peter McKinnon is. Others may not, so it'd be good to actually post a link to his channel in the comments if maybe Dominic could quickly do that. Peter McKinnon, if you look him up, he's got about 3.6 million subscribers, and his gig is photography and cinematic kind of video making, really cool stuff, and I've just been really inspired by those chaps this week on YouTube, Isabella.
Oh, that's really cool. I know you've been literally binge watching.
I have been literally binge watching, but that's the thing. It is so addictive, this kind of vlog style. If you do it well and do it right, I think there are a lot of people who try to vlog, but there are like only a few people who vlog really well. And both Peter and Casey are examples of people who vlog really well. And actually, I don't think they just flip on the camera when they vlog and say, I'm just going to, film the coffee pot this morning and then talk about my day. I think they actually think of a beginning, middle, and end, and they think about how they're going to tell a story around something, either related to video or creation or something like that. I just want to be doing more of that, and I'm ready to learn to dive a little deeper into Premiere Pro. I see Dominic's actually just posted the link there. Let's have a look at it. Link to Peter McKinnon. There he is. Yeah, Peter McKinnon. Go over, watch his channel if you've not discovered him already. He's got loads of cool Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Lightroom tips for like other Adobe products.
Yeah. Gosh, there you go. So Mike is inspired. So just watch this space. I think that's the best thing I can say, really. Just literally watch this space, because I know when Mike gets into that kind of deep thinking, then dangerous things can happen in a good way. So that's all really, really good. What are you doing?
Even got a shotgun. I'm trying to get that big thing out the way of you, and we picked up a shotgun. So it's on.
This just sounded. We picked up a shotgun.
A shotgun microphone.
Are you going? Are we able to? I'm not going to go any further with this.
Although it's not being used because I didn't have time to set it up properly.
We have a shotgun, but we are not going to use this.
Shotgun.
Don't worry, you are
microphone.
safe.
Let me just for example, so bear in mind, I wanted to maybe give you a little example. Here's the aerial view. So as you can see, the shotgun is mounted on a tripod at the moment, and Isabella obviously has her condenser microphone in front of her that she's been using a lot. And I just wanted to give you a comparison, because obviously it's a bit of an unfair comparison because the condenser mic is actually plugged into a DBX286S microphone processor, so it's already making Isabella sound better. The shotgun is completely clean and not plugged into anything, so there's no gating or anything like that. I'm just going to flip over to the shotgun mic. So Isabella, speak to us first on the condenser microphone.
All right, here is me on the condenser microphone. Safe choice, clearly.
Okay, now I want you to just push the condenser out the way, and I'm going to switch to shotgun. All right, this is shotgun. Whoa.
Echo, hello. This sounds really weird. Even I can hear that sounds weird.
But actually, I've got to say, for a shotgun microphone, that is not too bad. So just say something again into the shotgun.
Into the shotgun. So this is the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that sounds kind of muffled and wrong.
Well, now I'm going to put it back to your condenser. So go back to your condenser.
I have to do all the hard
and that's much better, obviously, because it's processed. But it's very unfair because the shotgun has no processing.
You are just messing about
so
with my views.
You can hear all the background noise. You can hear echo, reflection from my microphone, stuff like that. But if I was running it through a gate, and it needs a bit of EQ, it's a bit flat at the moment. But shotgun is going to be perfect for filming videos. And I know you've said to me before with your YouTube channel with Audio Unicorn. By the way, if you haven't checked that out, Audio Unicorn is the place to go for more Isabella.
Isabella. If you haven't had enough after this, then head over there.
She's really good, and she has opinions as well.
I have opinions.
Definitely go and check that out. But we're just talking about getting your audio good, and it's not always the right thing to talk into one of these. I think on the live stream and when I do my tutorials, it's okay to have a big fancy condenser microphone like this. But when we're doing stuff that's not so audio based, then we can go to the shotgun microphone. I've got the Rode Video Micro mounted on here, but actually I picked up another one. It's on your desk.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. It's coming.
Here it is. This is cool. I haven't even unboxed this yet. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. Not sponsored by Rode at all. Wasn't paid to show this on the screen today.
Although it would be nice of them to send us some stuff. So if you are watching from Rode, get in touch.
It was purchased with our own money, of our own accord, of our own choice, which I think is also the best way, because when I do eventually unbox this and possibly show it on the channel, you'll know, and I'll say at the start of the video, that this is totally unbiased review, because it's not payment or endorse, or even if I am paid to show something on my channel, doesn't mean I'm going to say it's good if it's not good.
No. Well, yeah, I'm glad you've clarified that.
Yeah. So actually, no, I'll only show things on my channel I think are good, because actually a number of times a week we do, in all truthfulness, we do get a lot of emails. I know you filter a lot of them, so I don't always see them all, but we do get quite a few emails on a regular basis. Do you want to try this microphone mic? Do you want to show this? It's not always relevant as well. Do you want to show this, like, I don't know, the weirdest thing we've had recently, like this Bluetooth sound effects generator.
No, that wasn't the weirdest thing.
What's the weirdest thing?
The weirdest thing we got was a company that makes lamps, like living room lamps, saying, do you want to test a couple of our lamps on your YouTube channel? And I'm like, not really relevant, but...
Oh, yeah, and I've had a company that makes, like, beds for mobile phones, nice foamy beds that you can put a mobile in and charge it. I was like, I can't really like work that into like audio in the world of audio production and stuff. Here's how to charge a phone. It doesn't make any noise at all. But no, it's fun, and I always enjoy. We always do review and go through those things. But obviously, there is a barrier, and like, if I look at it and I either think that's not really a good fit for the channel, or I look at it and then I check it out and I think it doesn't look like it's gonna be a great product or whatever, then we just won't do it, kind of thing.
Exactly. So sorry, just moving off a little bit from that, I can see there is a request from Darren to give a shout out to Oliver Anderson, who is right now at the Radio Arias Awards at the BBC. Shout out to you. So there you go.
Oh, you mean the Arias? Yeah, they're quite famous awards here in the UK. The Aria Awards. I didn't even know they were today, but apparently I don't always keep up with the calendar of events going on.
Events. But hang on, and there is a very valid question, because of course we haven't had time to share the results. How did your walk go? Because last time we've been on, you were just about to do the walk at the weekend, and thank you, by the way, for all the generous donations. We've managed to tally together. Hang on a minute, I will tell you in a sec. How did we tally together? I did write this down the other day.
I think the total amount raised was just over £1,000. So thank you very much. I know a lot of you watching the live stream made a donation, which is really, really awesome of you. So I had the challenge to walk 106 kilometers around the whole entire area of the Isle of Wight, which is a tiny island, bottom of the UK, really nice sunny island, and I made 85 Ks and just could not go on any further. My legs were in severe pain, and my upper body and everything. And when I called Isabella at like 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, I've been walking for nearly 24 hours. I said to Isabella, I really want to get to the end now. Like, I'm like about 10 kilometers or so away from the finish line. But I just don't think I can. A number of reasons. I was just in severe pain. I was slowing right down. And this is like, you can blame a number of factors. But I think the fact that it was unseasonably cold for that bank holiday weekend here in the UK didn't help, because there was one point where I got completely blown by what felt like a freezing wind from the sea. And I think after that, my muscles kind of just stiffened up and everything just went like a bit weird.
But you did really well. I mean, come on, to walk this much, I would not be able to do this. I mean, you walked non-stop, and I think so in retrospection, because I know Mike already said he's going to do it again. He was like, I'm going to do it again, like no doubt about that. But I'm wondering whether next time would you continue walking like non-stop, or would you maybe take like 4 or 5 hour break to have a sleep?
I really would like to get through the walk non-stop. I really kind of enjoy that constantly go kind of vibe of it, and it was like severely well organized, I have to say. Like the whole it's called the Isle of Wight Challenge. It's organized by a group called Action Challenge. They do lots of fundraising around the world, actually, so you might have heard of them. Action Challenge do stuff like walks in Peru, the Great Wall of China, obviously not all of it. That would be quite a bit. And and they come to the Isle of Wight every year as well. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to join in and raise a bit of money doing that. So really well organized. Everything you needed was there. It was really good, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Great camaraderie. You really felt like you were part of something, and I just really like walking. Anyone who knows me well enough knows that I like walking.
Big walker and big talker. He likes to walk and he knows how to talk. So hang on, since I can't get in the word with you today. So first of all, as we haven't reminded everyone, I've got lots of new people joining in. Just a quick reminder that you have the next 11 minutes to post your script. So if you would like a script script recorded. I know that time just flies by. If you would like a script recorded and get a free jingle from us today, make sure to post in the comments right now the script you would like to have recorded and who you would like it to be recorded by. So either myself or Mike. And then what we will do is, so in the very first instance, we will record and produce all the wonderful super chats you are so very generous to donate as we speak right now. So super chat kind of bumps the queue for you, and you not only get a jingle like recorded, but it's also produced. So at hour we start recording those. Mike then produces them, so we can actually learn a lot of tips and tricks from the master producer himself. And then at the very end, we will record everything else that's left to record if we have enough time. So we record as many as we can. We have wonderful Dominic, our team member here in the background, copying and pasting all the scripts as we go along. So that's the reminder. And also a question I can see, actually quite a few people posted that question along, because Mike, you've mentioned you are going to the US at some point this year, and Vincent, and there was a couple of other people, sorry.
I can see our top fan Vincent on Facebook is asking, when are you coming to the US and where will you be? So yeah, a couple of trips. Not everything is firmed up on everything at the moment, but it does look very likely that I'll be traveling to California for the second half of October. So that whole chunk of October, I'll be in California most likely. There's a couple of things kind of bubbling away there. Looks very likely that I'll be there, and I'm really excited because it's just a part of the US that I absolutely love. Been there a ton of times. I've been to San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, all around there, so I know the area really well. I'm hoping to spend a good amount of time there. And actually, if it works out well, Isabella, I know you may or may not be coming as well. It's like I've got a few free days around my birthday there, which is the 19th of October, and I was thinking about maybe a day or two in Vegas. It's like,
you're pushing your luck.
It's not far.
You're pushing your luck.
Day or two in Vegas.
A day or two in Vegas.
For my birthday.
For your birthday, right? That's it. And just to add, without Isabella and the kids, what could possibly go wrong?
And Jay Allen, one of my former students on my my audio production course, is wondering about Orlando. I would love to come to Orlando. That'd be amazing. So watch this space, but definitely California. And yeah, if anyone's watching right now, if you're based in California or that kind of area, do reach out if you do anything to do with audio. What I am hoping to do, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, is do a lot more vlog style stuff. So I'm thinking of bringing this with me out to California and doing a few vlogs out there. So particularly if you do anything interesting in the world of audio, or you know anyone, or you're up to anything interesting there, I've got some ideas on vlogs I want to do. It's all it's a bit in planning at the moment, so I can't really talk about everything right now. But I'm certainly looking for high quality audio producers and shows and potentially podcasters based in the California area that I can potentially talk to and turn it into a bit of a vlog and a podcast. So if that's you, then please reach out.
That's cool. Now I can
Or if you produce a show, even if you're a producer of a show, just reach out. In California.
That's really good. Now, I can see a comment that has got me disturbed very deeply. So D says, I see, because we are in Africa, when I send you a script, you don't record it for us, especially me, myself. That's really not true. I mean, it really doesn't matter where you are. We record as many scripts as we can, and your location is absolutely irrelevant. So post your script, and if we have enough time, we will record it.
That's right. If you can type into a chat box, then you have as much chance of everyone else of getting a script.
Absolutely. So just to clarify there, for D especially. And then just another sort of piece of news. So I wonder whether you've noticed, and I would love to hear your feedback. I am experimenting with the notifications a little bit, because I know we've received so many requests to send the notifications ahead of the time, so rather than on the day. So I've sent an email yesterday, and I also started to add an option to add it as a reminder to your calendar. So I would love to know whether that's something you've used, and if you would like to see more of that, and if yes, just put yes in comments. I would love to know, because obviously I want to make sure to optimize the notifications we send out to to suit you and, to not be those annoying notifications. Hey, Mike and Isabella are live now.
Very cool. I see. Actually, I just glanced at it. I don't get a chance to see all the chats because they spin by so fast. But I noticed that Sam Whitaker is on Facebook and has requested a jingle for Vectis Radio 104.6, The Island's Voice, which, of course, we're based on the Isle of Wight. And it would be my great honour, Sam, to record that jingle for you.
There you go. So that's cool. That will be fantastic. It's our local community station, which we have actually helped here locally. When they first started, we have helped out with some imaging as it's entirely volunteer-run radio station.
Delightfully so as well. I'm very delighted.
And, it's a local cause, so we were very happy to help.
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go.
And that's the good thing. I mean, where we can, obviously we can't do it all the time. We do like to help out, especially with community radio. It's a growing thing. I don't know if that's the same around the world. I know it's different in different regions. Like the US has a strong amount of community radio. Africa in particular, we're always hearing about new stations going on the air in Africa. Actually, we were just talking about Africa earlier, places like Uganda, like Zimbabwe, places like that. We have clients there and we work heavily with a lot of clients in Africa because new stations seem to be coming on the air quite regularly in Africa. It's a real hotspot for new radio stations. And then here in the UK, we tend to find that a lot of community stations are coming on air because all of the FM, traditional regional licenses were filled like 2 or 3 decades ago, maybe even more than that now, 4 decades ago. I think Capital FM London came on air in like 1973 or 4, so in the 70s. But now we're getting this whole resurgence of community radio coming up. In fact, my original home, I wasn't born on the Isle of Wight. I'm originally from Tunbridge Wells in Kent. And it looks like they're on the cusp of getting their own community radio station there as well, West Kent Radio, which I'm really excited about because obviously there's a few people involved in that. It actually started life as a hospital radio station, which for those of you outside the UK, hospital radio station is indeed a radio station that broadcasts only to people staying in hospital. And that's the station I started at, Hospital Radio Tunbridge Wells. And now a lot of the team that I actually worked with in my early days, in my teenage days, are still there. And now they're behind this application for Tunbridge Wells and Tunbridge in Kent in the UK, which is fab.
Nice. So there you go.
Good luck.
Yeah. So just a quick reminder, 4 minutes. That's all that's left. 4 minutes. If you haven't posted your script already, please do. Do not replicate the script. So if you've already posted the script, don't worry. You don't have to repost it. It's not making it any more likely for you to have it recorded simply because we have a system in here and it kind of seems to work. So post it just once, please. And 3 minutes left just for your script now. So get it in.
Excellent. And just in these last few minutes, as we often get quite a few people watching on the live stream, it's always nice to be able to ask you this question on the live stream. Maybe you can answer it now in real time. Let me know in the chat just before we close down jingle submissions in the next 3 minutes. What would you like to see more of on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/musicradiocreative? So what kind of stuff would you like to see me doing more of? Would it be podcast editing, improving sound for video, vocal effects, imaging, voice production, or something else, or just like general like peeks into my life via vlog style videos? If you could let me know in the chat now, either on YouTube or Facebook, wherever, what you'd like to see more of on my channel. It's a very unscientific survey, but yeah.
Scientific survey.
love to hear
we should
it.
Probably make like an official survey of some sort. So
that would be helpful. Yeah,
that would be really good. But so
Captain Bean says podcast editing and improving sound for video. There you go. 2 things on my agenda. Captain Beans also says, what advice can you give to aspiring media students who are looking to get into voice acting and podcasts? Isabella, maybe you want to take that one.
So actually, I do cover some of that on my channel. Just so you know. So that's I'm trying to find that question. Hang on, and I've totally lost it because there were a lot of comments coming in all at once. Looking into getting into voice acting and podcasting. Okay, so I've seen something on Facebook and I thought this is so true. Where there was this image with a question: how do you get into voice acting? And the answer was, you don't get into it, you work your way through it, okay? And that is essentially the answer. If you want to get into the voice acting, you have to work your way along the way. So you have to start somewhere and build it up with hard work. There is no easy way to get in. It's not like a push of the button, hey, I'm a great voice artist. it takes practice, and in some cases it takes years before you get to the pro level. So
there you go. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Jay Allen says he'd like to see a day in the life of Mike vlog.
Oh, that's a good one.
My life isn't that interesting, surely.
Oh, really?
Maybe, yeah. Film a close-up of the tea going on to brew first thing in the morning.
It would have to start off with you getting up in the morning, right?
Getting out of my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might need to put some pajamas on.
Going on the
Just for
treadmill. Maybe.
Maybe, there
or
you
maybe
go.
not. You can always pixelate.
You can... Seriously? I think you might lose some subscribers then. Be like, quick, click unsubscribe.
Not at all. No. I mentioned I've been watching Casey Neistat binging on his channel recently.
Okay.
He did this thing where he got out of the shower completely in the buff, as we say here, and he just pixelated a little bit. And he did this really cool video transition where...
It doesn't mean there was not much to pixelate.
Well, a large area that you would expect to be pixelated, shall we say.
This was so inappropriate.
I didn't say that. But he did this really cool video effect where he got out of the shower like that, no clothes on, and then he was just then he got a little towel and held it in front of him, and he said, "Right, time to get changed." And he wiped the towel at the camera lens, and the towel came down, and he was changed. And I think that's camera magic. That's cool.
Oh wow! Can you do magic like that?
Well, I can if I put my mind to it. This is the thing. I'm the audio guy, really, but I do want to be getting into video a lot more. So,
well, because you no longer can have just audio. I think that.
Oh, that's the 1 minute countdown. 1 minute left to get your free scripts in, by the way.
Yes, we were kind of a bit late, so you're already on the lucky side of it. But what I was just saying is that you can no longer be just audio. It's like it doesn't exist in isolation anymore.
No, in this day as a creator, absolutely. You have to be able to do a bit of everything, a bit of photography, a bit of social media, a bit of video editing, a bit of audio editing, everything like that. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and I guess that's what makes us thrive as a community of creators, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So post your scripts. When this jingle finishes, that's it. So no more super chats will be on it today, and no more scripts will be taken on. But stay in here because we are going to show you how to make awesome jingles, and I'm sure you want to see that.
Yeah, you bet you do. It's going to be fantastic. So that's it. It is time up. No more scripts, please. Free Jingle Friday production starts next. And it's so cool of you to join us on this Free Jingle Friday stream. We always love doing this, Isabella, and we have a lot of fun. In a second, we're going to do some audio production. We're going to hop in to Adobe Audition and get rocking with things. I bet you're excited about that.
I am, very much so.
All right, so stand by. That's coming up. Adobe Audition CC 2019 with your jingles on the way.
Audio production and more. This is Mike Russell
and Isabella.
On musicradiocreative.com.
Did you like the way I said Mike Russell and Isabella? And Isabella.
I've been very conveniently omitted in that jingle.
And Isabella. And Isabella.
I am ready to improve my audio skills.
Okay, and let's do that jingle again. Sorry,
Mike is on the roll.
Feeling in a jingle mood at the moment, so
jingles.
Let's just dance to this one. This is actually really cool. Can you do the finger snapping?
Yeah.
Do the actions.
Oh, hang on. Am I supposed to be... Okay. I'm not that good at, just grooving.
Come on, just groove. Do something. At the very least.
The audio guru is here.
Who's that?
Me. Is it no?
She knows.
Here to help you out, Mike Russell.
Only Friday live. Hang on. Wait. We can't play that one, can we?
No, we can't. No.
We can't do that one. Hang on. Wait. I need to re-sing it because that says Monday to Friday. Yeah. No, we can't do that. Hang on. Wait. I'm gonna do a re-sing on this. Hang on. A Mr. Clive re-sing. You ready for Mr. Clive? Here we go. Okay. Fade down. Bit of reverb. Every Friday live. Yeah.
That was good.
Because we don't do Monday to Friday live anymore. Do you want to sing it? Shall I count you in and you can do it?
I'm not good at singing. So.
No, come on. So you just got to go every Friday.
No,
live.
I'm really not good at singing.
Come on. Let's do it together. Let's do a duet.
Oh, God.
Hang on. Let me pan
What's
you.
wrong with you
I'll
today?
pan myself to the left. Anyone who's watching in stereo now will like this. I'll pan you to the right.
Oh dear.
There you go. And I'll go 3, 2. I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do every Friday live.
Okay, go.
Are you ready? All right.
Okay.
3.
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay, go.
You ready? Okay. And look at that camera over there because we're
Which one?
We're talking into that one right now.
Which one? Oh,
that
this
one.
one,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, go.
3, 2, 1. Every Friday live. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that all right?
Oh dear, that was terrible. Please delete it from your memory forever. It did not happen.
Doug says yes. Stereo. Hashtag true stereo.
This is my crossover from musicradiocreative.com.
Yeah.
Musicradiocreative.com.
Yeah.
Musicradiocreative.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your audio production hours.
Well, we can't play that one either.
Oh dear.
Your audio production hours starts now. Musicradiocreative.com.
Is that it now?
We just need to do vocal
you
removal on
exhausted-
audio production
Have
hour.
you exhausted the possibility of playing any other jingle now? Can we move on to the production?
Musicradiocreative.com.
Oh dear.
geek.
Yeah, that one too.
Microsoft is controlling transmission.
You want more?
Music Radio Creative.
Yeah, it's going to be very appropriative in a minute. So, so go.
Better dance right now.
Mike!
Microsoft.
Have we got anything else?
Let's produce. There are people here waiting to
I'm
see you
just
in
having
action.
too much fun.
Come on.
Hang on. Oh, this one. Yeah, I remember this one. This is an awesome one. This is one of my favorites. Let's have more jingles. That's what we're here for at the end of the day.
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat. With Isabella at his side, they'll take you on an audio ride. MusicRadioCreative.com.
Should we do any more?
No, enough.
Is that
Let's get
enough?
into production. People want to see you in action, so go. Show them what you've got.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jingle knows them.
It's free Jingles Friday.
Nice. Oh, and I know we can't really play this one anymore, so to speak. But I used to really enjoy it when we had the phone line. We still got the number, but we just don't open it.
415.
No, so you can't play it. You can't
Oh.
play it. You can't play it. Come
Hang on. Actually, like for old time's sake, I could reopen that phone line for this like little duration when we're producing. That'd be quite cool. Let me just see if I've got the app for
Oh dear me,
voice over
dear.
IP calls.
This is going
installed.
really wrong.
No, it's not. It's just fun. I just feel like doing something different today. I'm in a bit of that
Okay,
mood.
since clearly we're going to go over 2:00, I have a very, very embarrassing admission to make.
Go on.
It's really embarrassing.
Go on.
So at some point at 5:15 or around that, I will have to dash out for like 3 seconds.
5:15.
No, 2:15. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, why is that?
So I have been clearing things out recently in our cupboards, and I've put out I've bought, oh gosh, this must be like pretty much 10 years ago. Get this, I went to M&S and I bought this pile of stockings, right? You know, like the proper women's stockings.
Oh, you got
And they
someone
were on
collecting.
sale. So hear this out. So I got them on sale, like brilliant price. I was like, I'm going to definitely wear them. They were like £3 each, right? Down from 10 or 15, whatever they cost at the time. And I was like, this is a good idea. I'm going to get the ton. So I got something like 20 pairs. But anyway, for the last 3 or 4 years, they just like accumulate dust. and take a lot of space. So I've put them on FaceBay.
Oh.
And just before the stream, there's this guy who says, I want them. Can I have them? Can I collect today? I can be there at 2. And I'm like, no, you've got to come in at 2:15 because I'm busy up until 2.
Oh, wow.
So he's coming to collect the stockings. So I sold them, which is brilliant. At least I'm getting some of the money back rather than keeping it in the thing. But I will have to go and just give the guy the stockings. Although I don't know why the guy is getting the stockings. That disturbed me a little bit. But
Something different. Well, no, everyone's allowed to have their own ideas, right? I'm just wondering here.
So if you see me go, this is the reason. Stockings are to be
That's the reason why, we haven't even got into jingle production. But I'm just trying to see. I haven't used the old, what do you call it? The old phone-in number for a long time. But I think it is time we actually revive it. I just downloaded the app. It's on the Mac store for doing live calls. It's just called Telephone in the Mac store. And I used to use it and it used to work really well. It's actually a free app as well. It's so good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can remember the login credentials and password, though. That's the only issue here to get back into our thing. I'm just looking at our, because we use Twilio for voice calling. And I'm trying to see if I can find what the usernames are. And
Mike is trying to be creative today, which is
yes,
dangerous thing.
Let's have a look. SIP domains. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a SIP domain.
Domains.
Yes, sounds very complicated, doesn't it? But there should be somewhere. There should be a list of registered users, and it's really, really good doing this while we're actually live streaming, isn't it? You'd have thought I would actually think to do something like this before we actually go on, but no, I'm doing it now.
DJ Raven Kate says, MRC Live Stocking Giveaway Friday. Yes, we give away stockings today for free instead of jingles.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, I need to go and nip out and just get them so I can show them to you. How about that? Would you like that?
That would be wonderful.
But I will do it when you get into production.
Yeah.
Because at the moment you're trying to log in, so I get it.
Absolutely. So how many jingles have we got to produce
right.
today?
So
We've got
how about we record? So before you all faff about any further, how about we record all the super chats next? We have quite a lot today. So there are 82 jingles on the list for us today. So no pressure, Mike kind of scenario.
Whoa.
Yes. With regards to super chats, hang on. How many super chats have we got in here? I don't know. Probably
quite a few.
I think close to 20, Mike. So I think you really better get on with it.
Better get on with it. All right then. Well, we'll get on with that and get going, and maybe we'll open the phone line next week when I can actually figure out how it works. So let's go into Adobe Audition's multi-track, and we'll start a brand new session using my Music Radio Creative presets.
Yes.
So that all the jingles can sound good. What day is it today? It is the 17th of May. So let's start a new multi-track session. With that, switch those tracks onto record.
Yeah.
Need to make sure correct inputs are assigned this time, because I didn't do it very well last time. Okay, speak to me.
I speak to you.
Yeah, that's
This is
really
me.
well sorted. Okay, let's just rifle through these then, and let's get on and start recording from top to bottom.
I'll start first.
Okay, you start, Isabella, and we'll go now.
You're listening to the St. Louis Podcast Network.
Tune into Live at Maria's house every Monday night from 7 to 9 and enjoy a great show with your hostess, Maria, only on Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cain.
This is the Sunday Sesh with DJ Andy Dighton. Blind Cafe Radio.
All #1 hits on Smash It Radio. Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cain.
What does Donald Trump like more than his gold ticket? He's not a... Sorry, I was thinking of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What does Donald Trump like more than his gold toilet? Totally incorrect, of course.
Radio play emotions, good vibrations for your moments of relaxation.
You're listening to the Daily Digest with Mark Jones on the VIP Lounge.
This is Our Donna Radio, the only way to spend your day listening to great music, getting involved and supporting good causes.
Shall I do this again?
Yeah.
This This is Ardonna Radio, the only way to spend your day listening to great music, getting involved, and supporting good causes.
You're listening to Mads and the Witch. Stay tuned for fun, frolics, music, and mayhem on Miskin Radio. This is Your Score, the theme park audio company.
It begins in Orlando, Florida, and travels steadily to the west, beaming across North America and planet Earth and into your head. The world of safety never stops. And now, the Safety FM podcast and broadcast with Dr. J. Allen.
You are listening with DJ Black Shadow, only here at your favorite The Bomb Radio.
Streaming live from Taos, New Mexico, here is Dr. J. Allen on Safety FM.
Beware, my people, you're tuned in with DJ Nelson.
Enjoy the best safety shows on the planet on safetyfm.com.
Your golden year on the Sunday sesh.
DJ Nelson gets you bobbing and dancing all day. If you are bored with the same old jingles, Music Radio Creative is just what you are looking for.
The best is Master Volume Sound and Lighting Services with DJ Vice, Gary Rainville, Matt Mason, and DJ Raven Cade. Follow us on Facebook.
Streaming all your hits live today. DJ Nelson.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop
Right.
that recording. And actually, I got a really cool tip. I wish I could credit as to who it was who actually mentioned this to me.
Yeah.
But with regards to, let me just pause Google Drive from syncing. Pause syncing. There we go. Because obviously all of this stuff will upload, and we'll put the link where you can download your free jingles from in the chat comments.
So hang on. Before anything else, just to put everyone at ease. So at the moment, we've just recorded the super chats, but don't worry, we still have the whole list of the regular scripts that you've submitted. So this isn't the end of the recording. This is just the way we do it. So first we record the super chats, and then we produce them, and then at the end we record everything else. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It is coming. That's right.
Yeah.
But we don't upload anything that we're making right now until
After the show.
And why is that, Isabella?
Because the internet sometimes makes funky things in here.
Well, yeah, because we stream from here. It's like if we try to upload something via Google Drive tends to take over, and we don't kind of like that when we're live streaming.
Yes, that's correct.
That's,
so we will have to.
good.
It will have to wait until we finish the live stream, just to make sure that it doesn't jitter about. And
You will get it though.
yeah, it will be there. So mrc.fm/fjf.
Yeah, and I'm just currently saving out Isabella Super Chat voiceovers and normalize this. Also, this is just like obviously the speed at which I'm producing and we're voicing here is not a representation of the kind of audio you'd get from MRC. Why is that, Isabella?
Because we actually usually record in the recording booth. So this isn't a recording booth. Obviously, it's a live streaming room, and the audio quality here isn't, I guess, as good as the one we have in a regular recording studio. We have a special microphone. We record on the TLM 103.
Yeah, Neumann TLM 103. It's a really good mic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go into the multi-track here, and this is just a cool thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Hang on. That's awesome. Right, so that's the end of the session there. Really cool idea, and I don't know why I've never done this before, but essentially, and I really wish I could remember who it was who mentioned this to me just recently, it's running around my head now, is rather than editing from front to back as we recorded, edit from back to front. And the reason for that is that then you can space everything out nicely in the timeline, and you're not like having to constantly move stuff further up the timeline. If you work in reverse, it's a lot better. So
Streaming all your hits I do remember that. live Actually, today. somebody said it. I was there DJ too. Nelson.
yeah, was it last week when we were traveling? It must
I
have
have
been.
a feeling that was somewhere at the One Voice conference. Somebody there said that.
Yeah, working in reverse, and it's it's fantastic. So what I can do is I can take that voice over there, I can then budge that out the way like that, and every time I'm producing a new jingle, I just go backwards. So it kind of saves you having to, it's awesome. I think you're right, it was at the One Voice conference we got that.
I have a feeling it was.
And what a fantastic tip. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do you want to give any other tips while you're at it, or
any other tips?
Yeah, have you got anything else to share with us at this
Have I got anything else to share?
particular moment in time?
You've put me out. You know what? Every time I want to say something, you do other things and I can't finish. And then every time you want me to say something, I don't know what to say. Which isn't ideal. But no, I mean, I'm just thinking sort of the latest developments here. We are currently open, by the way, for submissions from voiceover artists. However, at this stage, I'm specifically looking for either African American voices or like ethnic American voices, and the same with British voices. So ethnic African English. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. By the way, you've just heard your first music radio creative sound effect there. And there's plenty more where they came from. Stuff like that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And if you want to have about as much fun as I'm about to have, where, Isabella, can you grab sound effects like this and this from? Any tips on where to get them from?
Head over to mrc.fm/sfx. And in fact, you've just reminded me, Mike, I have recently commissioned a brand new package. So this is in works right now.
Wow.
And I mean, I'm super, super excited about this. So I've managed to find a producer. Now, I don't think I can say the name, but I've managed to find a producer who has worked on packages such as the iconic kilohertz packages that I think that pretty much everyone.
Anyone outside of sound design or radio production probably won't know what that is.
No, but everyone in the sound design and will.
So it's worth to let people know that.
Yes. So we are working with one of the creators on our own music radio creative package.
As we often do. We often commission these packages.
So stay tuned. So this is commissioned, and I'm expecting to have something likely by, I don't know, sometime in July probably. It will be coming out, but it is in works. And
amazing.
I am expecting a really good thing. So,
cool.
Yeah. Streaming all your hits live today.
And then one more cut, and that's a wrap.
Live today, DJ Nelson. I'll go and get the stockings. Live today, DJ Nelson.
You can, and as you do that, I will just simply
streaming.
I will simply go through and edit up stuff. Then talk to you while watching this stream right now. So let's have a look. What do we got here?
Master Volume Sound and Lighting Services with DJ Vice.
Okay, cool. So let's take that, and we'll go and grab this one, and we're gonna backwards edit again. I'm still in two minds as to whether I like editing in reverse. I'm yet to be impressed by this. This might actually be more hassle than it's worth, but it's always good to try new editing techniques. You shouldn't be an old dog stuck in your ways necessarily. It's good to try something and say, yeah, I really felt that was good, or nah, too much hassle.
The best is Master Volume.
All right, we need to clearly double that up, and maybe triple that up.
The best.
Not that much though. Bring that back.
The best is.
Maybe put some stereo on it, so that will pan over left, that will pan over right, or the other way, left and right.
The best is.
And then we're gonna pull that in and pop that down there.
Is Master Volume Sound and Lighting Services with DJ Vice.
And then we go through and do a bit of an EQ change. So this will pop. Oh no, don't do that. Master Vice.
Vice Gary Rainville.
And then we're going to quickly overlap those names. It's kind of a washing list thing, and then back to the stereo. So this will go here, this will go here. This will go a bit to the right, this will go a bit to the left, a bit more to the right, and then pull that in.
DJ Vice, Gary Rainville, Matt Mason, and DJ Raven Cade. Follow us on Facebook.
So like that. So that works quite well. That's done.
If you are bored with the same.
All right, now we're going to pull this in over here. I don't think I'm going to like working in reverse, actually.
No, is it not working for you? I've got the stockings, by the way.
Okay, let's see them.
you want to see them?
Oh, wow.
Hang on. Am I showing them? Where am I?
Yeah, you're on.
So there
Cool.
you go.
Only £2 and £3.
No, so I've got 6 spares. There you go. But sorry, they're sold already. No longer available.
Sold already.
Do you know how good it feels? You know when you clear out your cupboards and you find a lot of stuff in there, and you're like, I've actually spent a ton of money on this. Like, can I just get the money back?
Yeah.
And you managed to do
Don't
so.
want
So I'm
them.
like, yeah.
There you go.
If you are bored with the same old jingles, Music Radio Creative is just
And then we need to do something cool and funky there, and something cool and funky there.
Music Radio Creative is just what you are looking for. Music Radio Creative is just what.
And then we need a little kind of visual boop.
Music Radio Creative is just what. Music Radio Creative is just what you are looking for.
Okay, so I might need to budge those further
This just
over.
sounds like a mega self-promotion, but I think we ought to explain that this is from Michael Suchowski, who's one of our super fans. And
Awesome dude.
yeah. So there
Thank you,
go.
Michael, for
Thank you indeed.
super chatting that jingle in. All right, let's move this over here. This over here. So as you can see, I've just budged this up a little bit further, so I've got more space. That's my concern, is I'm just going to run out of space as I'm editing.
DJ Nelson. DJ Nelson gets you
Hang on, that needs to go in like that.
DJ Nelson gets you bobbing and dancing all day.
And that's quite nicely timed.
All day.
And what we'll actually do is pull that in a bit.
All day.
And then what I might actually do, this might sound weird, but let's just...
All day. All day. All day. All day.
Cool. Or I could do this.
All day. That's an overkill. You're not too sure.
Actually, there's cool things you can do when you do stuff like this. You can do that.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm thinking a bit more to a beat, actually. Yeah, to a beat. How about that? I mean, I'm just seriously messing about now. This is what I love. So, everything doesn't have to be serious, does it? Like,
No.
so I know you've paid
I'm
for
sorry,
this,
if you
and
came
this is
for a
super
serious
chat.
jingle, this is definitely not the time to do it.
I need a real kicking bed. This is kind of... Hang on. Where can I get some, like, serious trance from that we can use that's not...
You want from our library?
Yeah. Have you got anything?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Hang on.
Because this won't do it.
No, this won't do it. Just give me a second. I'm literally nearly there. Hang on.
Waiting on Isabella with her stockings.
With stockings. Nearly stockings. It's the
Where are you going to send it to me? How are you going to get it to me?
Slack.
No.
Hang on. Down stuff. There's some stuff here.
You can just send it via... Should we do AirDrop? That worked quite well before.
Yeah, let's do AirDrop. Right, AirDrop. How do I AirDrop there?
So AirDrop me. Isabella's iMac. I can see this.
Try this.
Isabella's iMac.
Hang on.
AirDrop. Yeah. Accept.
That's
Is this
quite
like
cool.
really good? I want
I
this
don't
to
know.
be...
I'm kind of like praying like a second preview, so don't judge
Oh,
me.
and more stuff. Okay. This is from our library, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it? Two tracks?
I think I'm previewing. Oh, this one has a cool beat. Hang on.
That'll be enough. Okay. Accept. And that's the last one, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Well, if you want some more,
Okay.
just let me know. So
That's
this is
okay.
from the
Wi-Fi
Production Library
off.
Volume 7 specifically. But
There we go. Okay, right. Let's have a look and let's
Yeah.
go into here and see what we've got. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
not
okay.
bad for a half a second preview.
I was just going to try this now.
Day.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we just need to Pull that in there. Trying to keep it on the beat.
Do you know what you should do? Mike, I have an idea.
Yeah. Go on.
So, do the and then day, and then just put it on the beat like day.
Yeah, I was thinking of also doing this though. Hang on, you'll see where I'm going with this. Let's see how it sounds so far. I'm not sure how that's going to sound. What it's probably going to need is I'm going to go in and add some echo and see how we can make this. So just very rough timings here.
Yeah.
It's exactly 120 BPM. Well,
Nice.
if I'd have known that, then I could have just that's the easiest echo in the world to set up. 250 over here, 500 over there. Echo bounce on. Not feeding back enough. Crank it up. Crank it up. Why is it not working at all? Oh, I didn't set it on the right channel. Whoops.
Yep. Whoops. I can even see it.
Oh, where did I set it though? I've got to remove that in case that's a mistake.
You've set it on the green one.
Hang on, music 1 slot 4.
I can't see what it is. Yeah, it is music.
Music 1. Oh, I put it on the music channel. Get rid of that.
Oh no, hang on. My thing has just crashed.
You've crashed.
I've crashed.
No,
I'm
you're
back.
still on the stream. Luckily. Hang on, let's pop this back in. So echo, we're doing a 250. Might do less in a second, and we're doing 500 over here. Echo bounce on. Yeah?
Nice.
Something like that. I haven't finished yet.
All right.
I'm putting a lot of effort into this one. Or we can go even faster. Instead of 500, we could do half of 250 is 125. I kind of prefer the 500 setting. Let's just get rid of that. This is a really banging bed. So this is in Production Library 7 from MRC,
is,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So if you like your hardcore stuff, you want to be going for Production Library 7 at mrc.fm/SFX. Let's try this now.
That's so cool.
What I was
like
also
that.
going to do, now I've got more inspiration. This is totally silly. I'm totally going off the script here. But
Well, this is really good.
is this where the stream gets interesting? This is the kind of stuff that people like to watch, you reckon? Yeah.
We are running dangerously close to having to feature the stocking picker, by the way.
It's all right. I'm sure they won't want to necessarily be featured on the live stream.
No. Can you imagine that?
So we're going. And what I was going to do with that last bit is you'll just go when you need to go. It's not a worry. Enable pitch shifter, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. I don't know.
Nice. This sounds good.
I'm too into it now that I don't know if it sounds good or not anymore. But anyway, so something like that, and then we need to obviously conclude it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. There's one. And let's see, how does this bed end? Let's find out. Ding. Get rid of that. Pull that in. See, this is where I feel at home with audio, but when it comes to like video, that's a new game, isn't it? We'll pull that beat in like that.
Nice. I like that kind of.
So you got something that's
DJ Nelson gets you bobbing and dancing all day.
it's a bit sick, isn't it?
It's really cool, actually. I really like it. If you like it, just post yes in the comments, and if you don't like it,
Yes.
post no, and then we will see where it. Yeah, we will know. So.
All right, moving swiftly
Move
on.
on,
Otherwise,
move on,
we're never
move
going to
on.
get everything done. But sometimes I just like to, have a bit of an experiment.
Yeah.
So let's pull this in here. Thank you, Peter Young.
Oh, there is a no.
Yeah. It's a bit
There's
weird.
yes and no.
It's a bit like Marmite,
There's
really.
another yes. There is another yes.
Hell
There's another
yes.
no. There is another yes. Hang on, there is another yes and a yes on a Facebook and a yes.
Yes,
and
no,
yes.
yes, no, yes, no.
Yes. Okay, so I think it's a yes. Oh, there's
Your
another
golden
no.
year on the Sunday. Your
Heck, I
golden
really
year.
hope it's a yes from DJ Nelson.
Your golden year on the Sunday sesh.
Let's pull that in like that.
Sunday sesh.
That needs to end around there, so let's pull that in.
Your golden year on the Sunday.
Okay, getting into more production now with this stuff.
People, you're tuned in with DJ Nelson.
Another one for DJ Nelson. Cool. Okay, let's bring this in over here.
It's definitely a yes, by the way. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, that's it.
Enjoy the best.
And Tashfeen says the uniqueness is what will stick with people. And that's something you will remember. you know.
Enjoy the best safety shows on the planet.
And then we'll go down here.
On safetyfm.com.
And then we'll move this in. And put that there.
Fam.com. Fam.com.
There we go. And let's pull this one in over here.
All day.
That literally is going to stick in my head all day.
All day. And then just before you go to bed, I will go all day.
Nice. You actually don't need the isotope algorithm on your voice because you
There you
can
go.
do it naturally.
There you go.
You're tuned in with DJ Nelson.
Gosh, DJ
Beware,
Nelson.
my people. You're tuned in.
DJ Nelson went nuts this
With
week.
Super Chats.
Thank you, DJ Nelson. Yeah, all of these are paid jingles. Obviously, we do the free reads in a second coming up. But it's always nice when someone super chats and we can actually spend the time to produce the jingles.
Streaming live from Taos, New Mexico. Here is Dr. J.
Hang on.
Taos.
Dev says I should say all night. Yeah, maybe I should go all night.
New Mexico.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm going crazy now.
You are.
Live from Taos, New Mexico.
And then we'll pull that in there.
Here is Dr. J. Allen. Here is Dr. J. Allen. J. Allen on Safe. J. Allen on Safety FM.
I quite like that test tone to end with.
Yeah.
On Safety FM.
Whoops, that was a bit of mic bleed there. Let's get rid of that. Let's save this so far, because I've learnt from previous editions. It's always a good idea to
Might
save.
not work, indeed.
Here we go. Move this over. This here, and that there. And this friend over here is coming in to help with the production of this jingle, which is going to sound like this.
You are listening with DJ Black Shadow only here.
You are listening with DJ Black
Yeah,
Shadow.
I read the scripts as they're posted.
Only here at your favourite The Bomb Radio.
Whoops, so that was a mistake. Let's pull that out and snitch that in there.
The Bomb Radio.
Yeah, and that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
And then we'll bring this sound effect in. This is a long one. Let's get this down here and zoom around. Here we go.
It begins in Orlando, Florida, and travels steadily to the west.
I think that you need to make it a little bit more serious, this one, because that's about safety thing, right?
Whoops, okay.
Yeah, so not...
It begins in Orlando, Florida, and travels steadily to the west, beaming across North America and planet Earth, and into your head.
And into your head.
into your head.
Planet Earth, and into your head. The world of safety never stops. Planet Earth, and into your head. The world of safety.
Oh gosh, come on, seriously.
The world of safety never stops. Your head. The world of safety never stops. And now, the Safety FM podcast and broadcast with DJ Jet
With Doctor.
Doctor.
and broadcast with Dr. J. Allen.
Perfect. Pull this one in over here. This one over here.
You're listening to Mads and the Witch. Stay tuned for fun, frolics, music, and mayhem. You're listening to Miskin Radio. This is your score. The theme park. This is the theme park. The theme park the theme park audio company.
All right, we're getting there with the super chats for certain. Let's pull this one over here.
Shall I do this again? This
is our Donna Radio.
Cut.
Donna Radio. The only way to spend your day.
Beep.
Your day. Listening to great. Your day. Listening to great music. Getting involved and music. Getting involved. Music. Getting involved. And supporting good causes.
Fade out. Okay.
This is our Donna Radio, the only way to spend.
The only way to spend your day listening to great music and getting involved.
Can I say something?
Our Donna Radio.
The only way to spend your day listening to great music, getting involved, and supporting good causes.
That beep is very annoying, by the way.
Get rid of the beep, yeah.
Yeah, get rid of the beep. No, I was just going to say that obviously you are kind of wishing through those jingles. And if you would like to be able to wish through those jingles, just like Mike, simply head over to mrc.fm/presets. Those presets that Mike is using on the screen now, that's the magic. And you can get them yourself too. So
It's how you create all the cool vocal effects and stuff like that.
yeah, we've been literally just dropping the vocals in. So
And also, well, obviously that's for vocal effects, but sound effects we've already covered, really, haven't we? How do you do those?
yes. So mrc.fm/sfx.
Nice.
You're listening to the Daily Digest.
And then you've got the whole set.
You're listening to the Daily Digest with Mark.
And we'll pull
Jay
that
is
in
asking, when did we start doing this particular show? Do you remember when we started?
Digest with Mark Jones on the VIP Lounge.
Mike is waiting.
there. When did we start this show?
This, like, together, the duo thing.
Goodness, yeah. Can't remember now. It's fairly recently, within the last 6 months, I'd say.
Yeah, I would like to say that too. Because we've been in this office, so it can't be more than that.
Yeah.
Because, the office is less than a
Radio
year
Play
old.
Emotions. Good vibrations for your moments of relaxation.
Yeah, no, it's not been going that long, although we have been consistent at it, which is always a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need a little drone friend. Let's bring this
Drone
in.
friend. What is it with you and the drones recently, eh?
Yeah. Lots.
What does Donald Trump like more than his gold ticket?
Got to change the vocal effect on me when I answer the question.
What does Donald Trump like more than
And I did it wrong the
gold
first.
toilet?
That's it.
Totally incorrect, of course. Totally incorrect, of course.
Is Mr. Clive still about? Guy Paul is asking.
Yes, Mr. Clive is here, and he wants you to tweet now with the hashtag Mr. Clive. That's MRC Live.
I nearly bought you a hat.
All number one hits on Smash It.
Nice, that would be actually
I
cool.
found a really cool hat that would suit Mr. Clive to the T, and then
The coolest hat ever.
It's radio. Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cane. All number one hits on Smash It Radio. Blind Cafe Radio.
Okay, nearly there.
Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cane.
Right, we're running out of editing space, so I'm definitely not liking editing in reverse, actually.
Oh, I see, because you are moving, but you haven't moved too far out.
Oh, I know, I should have gone further out, but never mind.
Blind Cafe Radio. Andy Dighton. Blind. This is the Sunday Sesh with DJ Andy Dighton. Blind Cafe Radio.
All number one hits on Smash It Radio.
Yeah, we're kind of running up against things here, but...
It's nearly 2:15, Roger says.
Blind Cafe Radio.
You know it.
Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, I know. I need to be on it, actually. Hang on, in case the... yeah.
This is the Sunday Sesh.
Overlap.
Sesh with DJ Andy Dighton.
And then finally...
Tune into Live at Maria's house every Monday night from 7 to 9 and enjoy a great show with your hostess, Maria, only on Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cane.
So let's move this in here.
Tune into Live at Maria's house every Monday.
Cut. Paste.
And enjoy a great show with your... Tonight and enjoy a great show with your hostess Maria on Blind Maria only on Blind Cafe Radio. Radio, the station that raises Cane.
Work.
And the final one here.
You're listening to the St. Louis Podcast Network. You're listening to the St. Louis Podcast Network.
Let's just make a little bit of space for that first one. I think I've got a bit to play with.
The St. Louis Podcast. You're listening to the St. Louis
Podcast Network can have an effect.
Podcast Network. Podcast Network.
And that's a wrap. There we go. That's everything all there on the screen behind me. All done.
Oh, so we got to record the rest.
Yeah, we get to do the free jingles now if you've been waiting for that.
Yes.
Oh no, I've got the error code and I know why.
No.
I do need to do a clean install of Adobe Audition. I think it's because of these automation lines. We figured that out. Like, I reckon if I take that out, this thing here.
Okay.
If I take all of those out, I reckon it's going to mix down. All right. This is my bet. And if it is, I probably should actually report this as a bug. Or maybe it just needs a clean install. I've got a feeling it needs a clean install. Yeah, see, now it works. Okay. So when I do automation lines, Audition does not like that. Or at least my install of Audition does not like that. No. Anyway, Isabella, back to you while we mix down.
Back to me. Oh, thank you. No, that's all right. So, yeah, I was just having a chat with people in the comments, both on YouTube and Facebook. So, whilst you've been busy...
what's been going on?
Yeah, whilst you've been busy producing, I've been busy replying to people here. Yeah, just kind of, a banter, just as you do, right?
Cool.
Yeah, hanging out.
Chatting away in the comments.
Yeah, you bet. Although I'm really concerned that Stocking Guy is going to be any minute.
Oh! So tell us more.
So let's record. Although, there might need to be an awkward pause for Isabella to dash out with stockings.
Still mixing down at the moment. So
I see. So we can still chat. Okay, we can chat.
down.
We can chat. That's fine. No, that's okay. Well, I've seen some comments coming in. So shout out to Star Berserk, who he's just posted, Isabella, will you respond to me? And I was like, yeah, sure. What's the question? He's like, no, I didn't have a question. I was just wondering if you will respond to me if I write it. I was like, yeah.
Will you respond?
I'm a real person. Yes, I do respond to people.
There you go. That's cool, isn't it? That's actually really cool.
So, Guy Paul says that we get the same thing in audition. So I don't think it's your install, Mike.
I need to just report that then. There is a place where you can stick bugs in, so I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
At some point. It's just annoying.
It is. No, it really is. Do you know, I mean, if we are having to have a little rant, it really does annoy me that sometimes like mixing down takes such a long time. Well, I really wish there was like the button that would go like...
You need a faster CPU then. That's as simple as that really, isn't it? It's just, you just need a faster CPU. And
next time.
As simple and as easy as that.
So jingles are going to be saved. So we save them. So are you saving them as one file, right? Or as individual?
Yeah, they're all as one file, so you just have to go in and download yours and separate them out.
So it will be available at mrc.fm/fjf, but after the show. So we are still just about to record all the freebies. Then, that'll be cool.
That's it, yeah. And I'm just making sure that everything we've done so far has been saved into the correct directory so people can go grab it.
And I've seen also some comments saying, oh no, I'm late this week. I haven't got the audio and, whatever the other kind of, the usual... I haven't got my jingle and whatever else. If you want to make sure not to miss the show next week, if you aren't already, head over to musicradiocreative.com/newsletter. If you are on our mailing list, I do send weekly reminders.
Cool.
So starting this week, I started to also send out ability to add a reminder to your calendar so that you don't actually miss the show. Because I know how disappointing it can be if you waited the whole week and then bummer, you are too late. So I send reminders. And you can be sure to know when the next show will be on. We are in the next
you
week.
You can be sure, but this program
we are not going to be here next week, Mike.
Not really.
No, because we are off into our wild camping adventure. Don't ask.
We're not going to be here next week because it's the big bank holiday weekend here in the UK.
It's like, just don't ask.
Isabella's getting a bit worried that we're going camping, but it's just
I'm very worried.
We're just going in the bushes for a few days with a tent. That's all, and the family, and two kids.
You will know in 2 weeks if the live show is still again. That means our marriage survived, and we are back alive. Because for a while I was quite certain we will die. So yes,
people do camp and it's fine. So yeah, it works out. We did it before in the south of France.
And how did that end, Mike?
Really nicely.
How did it end?
Really cool.
How did it end?
Nicely.
How did it end?
You didn't like it very much.
There you go. So, okay, so we will see how this goes. But yes, we are camping in the wilderness. But what we might do, and I will see whether this is possible, we might shift the times a little bit. Maybe we could go live like mega early. What do you say? What do you say, Mike?
We'll
I really would like to do this. Like, I don't want to, disappoint people. But it could be just earlier than usual.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we could go earlier.
We really could. So we will let you know. If you want to know, head over to musicradiocreative.com/newsletter. We will notify you a few days in advance. You will be able to add it to your calendar and you will be able to join us.
All right, let's do some recording of jingles. I'm going to start the recording sesh going here now. Let's do so.
Yeah.
Okay, we are recording.
Right. Okay, so hang on. But yeah, just stick to the usual cue, please. Don't jump all over the place.
Another 30 minutes of commercial-free music just for you on 89.5 WPHX DB Birdsboro. You're listening to Snob Radio with Tricky Dicky.
Go on, do it with Mr. Clive.
You're listening to Snob Radio with Tricky Dicky.
That sounded much better. You're here with Maren's best mix.
One hit at a time. The best music on your best radio station. Your requests on Hits Takeover Show with Jamie Josh. Fresh new music you don't want to miss.
You're listening to Fresh Bread with Pastor Jones. Summertime, this is Radio Reeve FM Lebanon. You are in the mix with DJ Mark Extreme on 100.4 Hills FM. Mark Extreme, mixing live on the Extreme BPM.
From the heart of Norway, land of fjords, trolls, and midnight sun, you are listening to Harry's Radio. You're locked into the sound of logical progression. 2 hours of upfront drum and bass live in the mix. It's time to play Name That Anthem. And the anthem is...
You're in the mix with DJ Blinky.
Launch sequence commencing. 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's time for a patient request on the Weekend Lie-In on Radio Addenbrooks. Oh, sorry. It is Sunday Special High Life. Sorry. It is Sunday Special High Life Mix right here at Rasco Pub and Restaurant with your favorite... Sorry, this is totally rubbish.
It is Sunday Special High Life Mix right here at Rasco Pub and Restaurant with your favorite Ghanaian DJ, DJ Mix B, the real mix burner of the city.
It's not the speed game. Music Mix Memories with Andrew Clark.
Radio Rock, the sound of rock. It's time to play heavy beats in the mix with Big Soul Richie. Live in the mix with DJ Vantage.
Welcome to Who Radio with Stevie J and Stephen Rangles, where new music comes alive.
2 for the price of 1. 1 great artist, 2 great songs. You're listening to Michael, the Skywalker on QFM.
Studio 5 and Friends, the radio show, every Saturday on Radio Studio 5.
You are live in the mix with DJ Vintage, kicking the hits and more.
Johnny Mac's Mystery Sound.
You're listening to Darren on Sunday Breakfast on Boston's 107 Endeavour FM.
You're listening to Dean Montier on the Generation Mix on the Cat.
Simon and Laura, Saturday Brunch on Coventry Hospital Radio.
Shark 101.1.
3 songs in a row. This is the Triple Play on Country Links Radio, the only community radio station you need.
Lens X Play, unlimited music play.
You're listening to Sam Whitaker on Vectis Radio 104.6, the island's voice. Pop Radio, the power of the Philippines.
Send in your questions and we will answer them for you.
Grinding the mix with Selector Dev Trend, Audio Pro. This is Saturday Wake Up on SWR 999, Sydney's West.
It's Selector J tearing down the airwaves with the hottest mix on Caribbean City Radio. Now check this out.
Bits and pieces.
Smithy on track sim.fm.
You are tuned in with DJ Hasib on FM 100 Pakistan. You are live in the mix with DJ Vintage. You are listening to Jet Connection Radio Broadcast.
Welcome to the J&R Productions podcast.
You are listening to DJ Stevol on EBS Radio, equalizing education opportunities for all.
You're listening to The Evening Flight on QFM with MC Chris and MC Dogo Destiny.
Welcome to Ross Radio, the best radio on the web.
Butterfly Valley Radio, taking you back in time. You are in the mix with DJ Fammers.
Playing the best new music every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is the Indie Rocks radio show with Paul Holmes.
Come in. Welcome to the show.
Your advertisement just got better with the creative power of Black Owl Studios.
We only allow the best music and none other.
Captain Beans bringing you the freshest meme content on your local meme radio.
You are live on X Play with Swansea Kin. This song is Older Than Me and You.
You're listening to 107 Endeavour FM, community radio for Boston, Lincolnshire.
You are listening to the best local internet radio.
You are welcome to the Power of Grace podcast.
You are tuned into Sam on Trackers FM.
You in the mix with DJ Yomi T. Yomi. Nice.
Ooh, yummy. All right, jingles. That's jingles done. So we've done 80 jingles today, Mike. How do you feel about that?
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah. Actually, 81 to be precise.
That's absolutely nuts, if you ask me.
So anyone here, and by the way, my stockings guy have not been here, which I'm really disappointed about. I'm going to be like, so where are you? You know?
Yikes.
I've got so many people queuing up for them, right?
Yeah.
And all of that.
He needs to get on with it.
Or he might have seen this and he's like, I'm not coming.
Yeah, there you go. You never know.
Oh dear. Right, so we will let you know whether we are back next week, and if not, then it's definitely...
We'll let you know in advance what time
we will
it's
let you in
be
advance. So
yeah.
we have to figure it out because we are off on Friday to this undisclosed location, and
Dorset.
And yes, we will be back. It was great to be here.
Yeah, it was. JB says, good job, impressive. And just want to let you know, if you got nothing better to do this weekend, then you could do far worse than to hang out on producer.musicradiocreative.com. Everything you need to become a pro audio creator, including a recent post. I like what you've done here with the thumbnail now, a little stock photo there. Submitting a podcast to iTunes is always something we have an issue with, so go check out that latest blog post right now on there. Go and create some awesome audio with us. We'd love to help you out with voiceovers. We work with over 100 in 15 different languages around the world. We also have advice on script writing, music and sound effects, audio editing, audio quality, podcasting and radio. So whatever it is, if you just need a bunch of sound effects, we can sort you out with that. If you've got a whole series of podcasts that you need edited or outsourced to an editor that you can rely on, who's going to be there for you constantly, we help with that kind of stuff. And we keep the continuity going, especially for you if you are a podcaster. This is a bit of a plug at the end of the show, really, to be honest with you. But if you're a podcaster and often you try and source a podcast editor to work with, so for instance, I don't know, sometimes you can go to Upwork and places like that, and you can find someone who does it for a while, and then after a while they say, hey, my life circumstances have changed, I need to do something else. It can just be a hassle having to replace. You know what it's like recruiting people, Isabella. You do it all the time. But the best thing is with MRC, we take the hassle out of that. So if you have a podcast that you're considering outsourcing for podcast editing, do please drop us a line. Best thing is actually to drop a line to Isabella over there, because she kind of heads that up, and she'll hook you up, and it'll take the worry off. It'll take the worry off, because we've got we work with a ton of different podcast editors, so it means we can keep the continuity going, and basically there will always be a podcast editor here for you. But actually, for anyone who is interested right now in listening, how does it actually work? Because we do podcast production, but I don't think we shout about it enough on our website. So we take that hassle off your plate, all the editing and stuff, all that good stuff. But how does it actually work? I mean, does it just get assigned and randomly produced, or do you get your own producer assigned? Just really curious to know a bit more.
So when we start working with a new client, we would usually ask you some questions ahead of the time. So things like, what time zone you are in. Do you record regularly? Is it a specific day every week? Do you require super fast turnaround? I mean, we work with some clients who record on Friday evening and have to have a show ready, produced and scheduled in the host by Monday morning. So then I know which producer would be the best fit. So we work with a number of producers. They are spread in different time zones to accommodate for different needs. And Yeah, and then so what we will do is assign one producer to a podcast, although what we also create in the background is kind of like a backup in a sense. So every podcast has a main producer, but also a backup producer, so that if that main producer is off on holidays, summer is coming along, people need to be off for whatever reasons, then we actually already have a backup in place. So there is never a case where a podcaster is like left with, oh, no producer, or, hey, I'm going on holiday, so can you schedule in advance? That kind of stuff.
I get
just
it.
doesn't happen. So we kind of take that worry away from you and look after the whole process from start to finish.
All right. So musicradiocreative.com is where you need to go. Musicradiocreative.com.
MusicRadioCreative.com.
MusicRadioCreative.com. We will be glad to see you there. But now I think it's time for me to push this button on my jingle pads and say goodbye.
Yay! It was good to be here, Mike. Always having fun with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
We'll be back next week, probably at an earlier time. So watch your inbox.
Watch your inbox.
Make sure you've got our email updates. For those of you that aren't already on the list, you can actually subscribe, I believe, very easily by going to musicradiocreative.com/newsletter. Yes, musicradiocreative.com/newsletter, name, email, and then you'll never miss another live episode because we'll email you with a calendar reminder that a lot of people have said this week worked really well.
Yeah.
So musicradiocreative.com/newsletter, you'll never miss another live stream, Isabella.
Not only that, you will actually get a ton of freebies from us. So
cool.
It's actually, it's
worth
cool
signing up.
newsletter to be signed up. We don't send spam for sure.
All right. See you later.
See you
Have a good
later.
one.
Bye.
Chill out. Have a nice weekend. Bye.